Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Alien vs. Predator Galaxy Let's Play series. I am site staff member Ridgetop, joined by site co-admin Aaron Percival, aka
Yo.
Corporal Hicks, and my real name is Adam too. So I know not everybody's on our forums or knows our screen names, but we are back with AVP 2, which was kind of a change of plans. We were going to do some of Alien Isolation, and that is still on the agenda, but
We'll do all of them eventually.
yeah, but I guess the anniversary for this just came around recently, and it kind of inspired us to get moving on it, since this is one we've wanted to do for a while.
18 years, I think.
Yeah, 17, wasn't it?
I thought it was 18 because it always makes me think of the joke of being old enough to actually watch the films in the UK.
Huh. I thought our site opened around, because we just had our
No,
site.
we're 17 years. Hang on. It was on the Facebook. I will find it. But you may continue while I search for this.
All right. So I was going to do them in the order they are listed here, because that's how I originally did it: Marine, Predator, then Alien. But Aaron wants to do Alien first, because that is the chronological order. The
Indeed.
Alien campaign. And that's kind of how it's gone in multiple games, right? AVP 2010
Did the same.
was also the first one.
Well, you tend to play as the inciting individual that kicks off the other campaigns.
Yeah.
At least in this and 2010. And in Evolution as well, I think. But in Evolution, you only switch between Alien and Predator, so it's not so bad. Yeah, it's 18 years. 2001 was when.
God, we're old.
We certainly are, mate. We certainly are.
But this game was a very defining piece of media entertainment in both of our youths, I would say.
Definitely. I'd played 2010. Well, I'm a time traveler. I'd played Classic first, but this was the one that I really got into, especially because the multiplayer was a lot easier. AVP Classic was like peer to peer.
Yeah, it was the same for me. 2 was the one that really got me, especially with the multiplayer. The first one I played through the campaign, and the multiplayer was very. I didn't get into it much because, like you said, I don't think they had online servers really at the time.
No, I think
Game
Spy was
probably yeah. Let's see. And didn't this game go through GameSpy originally too?
I don't know. It probably could. Everything went through GameSpy back in the day, but it always had the inbuilt server browser, as far as I remember.
Yeah, it did. So, first of all, we got to give a shout out to the Master Server Patch team that have not only resurrected this game in terms of multiplayer server support, so you can still find a few active servers online, but they released a widescreen patch as part of it, so it allows us to play and record this in 1080p widescreen.
Indeed, and also they did put out an all-in-one version of the game as well, which you can download, so you don't need the physical discs or a CD code or a no CD patch, which also includes this and Primal Hunt as well. You can get that from, I think AVP Unknown has it, avpunknown.com.
This was always a creepy intro sequence in the Alien campaign. You know, this game, like, maybe with the exception of Alien Isolation, this game did storytelling like some of the best of any of the games.
Oh, for sure. This was the best narrative attempt. Again, aside from Isolation.
That's weird. It's like a mini Nostromo.
Yeah, well, a lot of this game's sort of influences the Nostromo and Aliens, obviously because it's the best stuff. So yeah, we get the Verloc, which was a Sulaco class style thing. Even though that doesn't that's not exactly a Nostromo. a Nostromo class ship. I can't remember what the actual name is.
Yeah, it's way too small to be M class.
Setbacks are to be
Star
expected.
Freighter, that was it, yeah.
Yes, Dr. Eisenberg, but the committee is still waiting to see progress.
We've made considerable strides in deciphering the alien chemistry.
The committee wants commercial.
So you said he was an augment? He's not a synthetic?
Instead,
No,
the
I think he's
stories of
supposed to be,
unauthorized research.
Um,
There's even a rumor you want to try to harness.
I mean, he has
Like-
white
I'm
blood.
not responsible for
I think he's supposed to have lots of like cybernetic components. I thought for ages it was supposed to be him transferring his consciousness into a cybernetic body, but I'm sure some of the logs have it
Yeah.
down as him just been augmented, really.
That's another thing. We are going to. Aaron is a stickler for thoroughly exploring these games, as I can sometimes rush through them a little bit. So we will be.
Well, it was some of the feedback. They wanted us to slow down.
But yes, we will be exploring the environments as much as we can when we're not in fights and looking through the logs, seeing what we can find out.
There was Dunya as well, who is the character that you play as in the Primal Hunt expansion. Now we just have a lazy captain. Look how precarious he's left that cargo container. That's
know, right?
that's not good safety.
Yeah. How many lives would have been saved if he hadn't just left that on the edge of the table?
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem?
Richter, General Rykov wants to see you now.
Although if they're experimenting on all the
I'm scheduled
like
for departure in 15.
all these aliens here, why are they just shipping out a single egg?
Come on, Lloyd, give me a break.
Let's go, hotshot.
I feel like maybe if we hadn't to talk through some of the cutscene, we might know this question.
The lid just pops off like that. Come on, guys.
Come on, you gotta give him some leeway. Come on.
That's true. Story's got a story. So now I am a facehugger, which is one of the most unique aspects of this game was the life cycle, which at the time was like super cool. I don't know if any other game has really done that, right?
You can play as turn and have a look, because you can see the ship and you can hear the people chatting below here.
You need to find a solitary victim and facehug him. To facehug a human or predator, aim at the target's head and press the bounce key. Also, at the usually at the start of missions, they have these logs that are just, they just pop up. You don't have to find them in the environment. And I guess it's a debriefing that takes place after all of this, which is kind of interesting. So it kind of looks back on the events you're currently going through. So, Weyland-Yutani debriefing, the Incident Appendix C, WY training manuals. I guess they used this this whole clusterfuck as training in the future. In laboratory conditions, containment fails less than 1% of the time. Most failures, when they occur, result in the escape of a first life stage of the xenomorph, the facehugger. Facehuggers are remarkably quick and cunning, possessing an innate drive to avoid detection and to find an appropriate isolated host.
The only other games that I can think of where you play the facehugger would be Evolution, which was on the iOS and Android.
That's true, yeah. And
Missing the windows
Chestburster
again.
Plays the Chestburster too. All right. We'll go back up and look.
Just gotta
See,
take your
I'm
time,
already doing it. Let's see.
Take your time. See what you can see. Explore. That is one stubby looking ship.
Yeah, it's super tiny Nostromo. I really like the look of this colony, though. They got the colony down in terms of just this like grimy, wet, industrial, like modular complex.
Yeah. It looks very authentic to what they were capable of generating as like a recreation of like Hadley's Hope at the time.
We have the inverted colors, night vision.
Which I'm pretty sure that's a holdover from AVP Classic as well,
Yes.
as is the pheromone view stuff.
You're not getting paid to daydream. Can't you find something useful to do?
Yes, sir.
So he's actually, I'm pretty sure he's the victim for the facehug. I think we follow him
That guy
through.
is ragging on everybody.
No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
Is it necessary to stand right in the middle of the corridor?
No, sir.
Idiot.
Idiot.
You gotta
Make sure you
be-
stop and listen to the conversations as well when we're doing this.
Talking about permanent changes to the database, duty rosters, inventory, specimen samples, all kinds of stuff. Check the log. No record. Whoever did this was a criminal. Betting it was one of Rykov's cronies. What do you have against that guy anyway? Do you trust him? You know he got kicked out of the military. He didn't get kicked out. He was honorably discharged for medical reasons. One of the bears told me. You believe a mercenary? Look, the point is that someone's been messing with the system.
So, Rykov was formerly Colonial Marine. I'm guessing he runs a PMC now.
Yeah, he's the CEO of the Iron Bears, I think they are, the mercenaries, the Eisenbergs. If Eisenbergs use him as security. He's the main bad guy for the Predator campaign.
You going on duty?
And I think, if I remember rightly, the start
Let me grab my coat.
movie for the Predator campaign sort of shows Rykov getting hunted by the Predator on a different planet. You know, the incident that cracks him.
Yeah, and leaves him with those medical issues he got the discharge for.
Yeah, it's funny, for how much I played this game when I was a kid.
It's a very
I haven't-
adult story. Like, you don't fully grasp it, I think, unless you're an adult. Was that what you were going to say, or no?
Well, no, I was just going to say, this. I played it so much as a kid, but I haven't touched it for a good few years in anything earnest than, you know, the occasional multiplayer game. So I replayed this campaign a couple of weeks ago, you know, when I moved into the new house and was getting everything set up and happy. So I've been replaying them. I was like, God, I forgot how much I genuinely loved this and how deep it actually was.
For its time, especially, it was so good.
So talking actually the life cycle stage as well. Not only did you have this little, like, the entirety of the first missions, you as the Facehugger and you as the Chestburster, you're also able to do it on the multiplayer.
Although that mode was not played as much.
I don't think it was on as default, no. And it always annoyed me. I'd always look for life cycle off because I didn't want to be looking down.
Because the aliens always were at a disadvantage because you would just get popped as the facehugger.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah.
And then people would just, you know, hang over you as you chestbursted and get you as soon as you got out.
But in terms of the single player, the story mode, it's such an iconic thing about this game. You know, it is the game where you play the Chestburster and the Facehugger. It's the game where you munch through a guy's chest. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of it in some of the later games. Well,
Here he is.
I suppose you did have to
buddy.
do it in
Oh.
in Evolution.
Kind of did it.
No, not Evolution. Extinction. Yeah, you get to control the Facehugger units.
That's
in
true.
next game.
Yeah. You know, Extinction, I actually had a lot of fun with it. I just wish it would have come out on PC because, and this is the gruesome birthing scene where, like you said, you just munch your way right out of
Oh
them.
yeah, there's a rib cage. Oh. Oh, look at that monitor.
There's knocking at the door. I don't know if they eventually open it or not. I think they might.
No, I don't think they do.
Yeah, they actually have a flat screen here. Most of the computers are not
Yeah.
like that.
That's some fancy ass technology.
During the second stage of life, the xenomorph is at its most vulnerable. Even inexperienced teams can contain and eliminate the chestburster with minimal loss of life. Unfortunately, during this phase, the xenomorph displays an instinctive caution, avoiding all contact. Worse, if given time, the chestburster will eat, molt, and grow. Aliens eat people and grow into a full-size drone.
It's canon. It's in the game.
That's right. And it's an Alien 3.
Well, it's inconclusive, really.
No,
isn't it?
they were just mauling him. It's like, no. Oh, come on.
It's never been an argument I've had any sort of interest in. I must be honest.
That's true.
And it's in your favourite film as well.
That's true. It's pretty conclusive in that one. God, I always get killed as the Chestburster. I'm trying to... Maybe I should go this way.
Remember to quick save if you get into bits you die at. Just for our ease.
Do you remember the button for that?
F6.
F6. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Let's see if I can get past these guys.
Stick to the shadows.
I'm trying. Don't look this way. And this game runs on Monolith's in-house engine, their old engine, which they don't use anymore, called the Lithtech engine. They also use that for the, what's it called, No One Lives Forever games. And I think it was really just used for that one and this one, and maybe... I think that might have been it. But I could be wrong on that. They actually no, the Tron 2.0. I think they used it for that one as well.
Yes, that's right. And one of the criticisms for this game, I think, when compared to the classic, was it was a lot more sort of cell shaded looking, more cartoony.
Yeah, it is kind of stylized. Oh shit! Don't. Oh no!
Run.
Zigzag.
Serpentine. If you're rushing, it's this speed run culture.
I'm just trying to get away. Okay, here's what we do. You know, I get under that thing.
No, don't bother.
That's in a different mission.
Because when I was playing it through, I was like, I'm sure I have to get under here. But no, it just always got me seen and shot. So if you just wait for him to walk across, I'll start walking. Go.
Oh, he saw me.
Probably want to save at this point as well, because these guys can be.
Good idea.
I think they have a little combo here that might be worth listening to when you get up to the lock.
Yeah. 15 containers. The whole time I've been at this dump, we've been rationing.
Sneaky.
I think this bit's another sort of one of those iconic moments as well. Not only is it the game where you burst out somebody's chest and you get to play a facehugger, it's also the game where you go and eat a cat.
Eat the poor cat? No.
Although there's nothing in... Can you see there's no models in the cave? Although, I think in a later
You do see
mission,
a little blood splash back there, but yeah. And that is the end of mission 1. We'll be switching off as we usually do, so Aaron will take the reins for the adult alien causing chaos in the colony.
That's the most fun.
So until next time, this has been Ridgetop.
And Corporal Hicks.
Signing off.